Well, cheers, I do, buckaroos, and how the heck are you? If you can hear the festive music in the background, we're working towards Christmas, let's just say. Decided to go with eclectic on the tree this year. Last year we went with the regular lights, white lights or whatever they call them. Went for more of a classical tree, but I think this year my wife and I were both trying to kind of capture the electric tree, eclectic tree of a Christmas tree as we were kids, both kids in the 70s when it was just kind of everything. Anyway, back when you had those lights on there that would burn the living snot out of you. Anyway, oh, it was brutal, man. The struggle was real, man. Hey, you could hurt yourself on those lights. Anyway, yeah, we're letting the grandkids do some decorating. I just kind of want to look like an average American Christmas tree, And we're not going for that, showroom kind of Christmas tree. It's just not us. So I'm finishing the very last. It's all gone, man. The last of my Kansas City Canning Company Pickled Bloody Mary mix. This stuff is incredible. It is, for me, it is, I don't know if I want to say the best, but it is my absolute favorite, store-bought, for lack of a better word, because I didn't buy it at a store, I got it at a farmer's market. But yeah, it is the best commercial Bloody Mary mix in my opinion. It was my favorite anyway. And I've also got here, if you can see the bottle there, some Thomastown double grain vodka. I've got a very generous 3-ounce pour in here. I'm making Bloody Mary, man. I don't play. Anyways, yeah, I just finished that up. Was going to get started earlier in the day, but we had church to go, and then got home from church and I was hungry, so we had lunch, and then we ended up watching a couple shows, and then my wife went to do something, so I said, well, now I'm going to have a cocktail. Now it's time for a cocktail. Anyway, the Bloody Mary. Now, I don't have the accoutrement that accompanies a Bloody Mary typically, but it is there in spirit, right? This Bloody Mary mix has a lot of flavors going on now. Pickled Bloody Mary mix. And so, yes, it is tangy, slightly tart in the finish. It is spiced nicely. Now, for me, I like things very hot. So, as I've used this, I've added certain things to it. So, if you have a hot sauce that you'd like to add, by all means. I had some, garden stuff. I had some fresh Thai pepper, so I put that in there at one point. Jalapenos, but if you've got a particular hot sauce, if you want to add some extra sriracha or whatever you like to add, go for it. But let me tell you, there is a nice amount of spice here. I admit I like it hotter than most. I think this is probably spicy enough for most folks. Wearing some jammies that I got as a Christmas gift. I did open it a little early. They wanted me to open it early, so I did. I don't typically, as a kid, I loved getting everything early. Now, as I'm older, I like to wait. And I don't mind the surprises as much now as I did as a younger person. But it was important to my daughter and grandkids that I open it early. So there we go, some moose jammies. Looks like a tie and a cardigan. When they were little, our kids' nicknames were, so my daughter is 9 years older than our son, so I called her Squirrel. And then when Seamus came along, didn't do it on purpose, but he was such a, he grew at an incredible rate. And was like a bull in a china closet, so we called him Moose. His name is Seamus, and I became Shay Moose, and then the nickname became Moose. So I called them Moose and Squirrel. Anyway, there's my Moose jammy. So there's the story. There's a little poignant story. How about that? Anyway, Got the fake fire on my Christmas tree there. You can't see it there. This particular one has a deal there. It's an ever-changing scenery on this particular backdrop I got going on. And it was a nice one on there before they covered the whole screen, but as I hit the video, of course, this went on. Do 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 do. Tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Anyways, I digress, man. Oh, and joy. A lot of flavors. You're gonna typically, you're gonna taste celery seed in a Bloody Mary mix. This one doesn't disappoint. Various spices going on, but it does say pickled Bloody Mary mix. Yes, there's some vinegar in here and other things going on, which leaves it tangy and slightly tart in the finish. With some lingering spice. So there you go. See, there we go. Now we're going. Well, not quite anyway. Almost. See, typically I try to square myself in front of the screen and try to make it look like a backdrop. And I was using partly that and wanted to get the Christmas tree in the shot. I'm not trying to fool anybody. I just sometimes like a background. Anyway, I digress. Kansas City Candy Company. If you can, I know you can buy stuff online. So if you're not from the Kansas City area, I'm in Springfield myself, but their products are impeccable. My wife, it was a smoked bourbon peach marmalade. I can't remember exactly now, but it was something. Preserves, maybe, I don't know. Vanilla bourbon. That was it. It was something, man. But anyway, it was good. I also picked up some pickles there. They're pickles that uses Boulevard wheat, the Boulevard wheat beer. It was very interesting. Those are great pickles. They're not as sweet as a bread and butter, not as tart as a dill. They're somewhere in the middle. They got a little bit of sweetness. My grandson absolutely loves those things, though. And then, of course, I bought the Bloody Mary mix. I also picked up some of their Meyer Lemon Lavender Shrub, which was incredible. That made the best, I mean, without a doubt, the best pre-made whiskey sour mix you're ever going to find. I knew not. Also picked up their smoked pear spice shrub, something like that. Anyway, that was good too. There just wasn't as much I found to put that in, but it's good. But I really love that Meyer Lemon. But all their products are fantastic. Tom's Town is doing some of the best spirits, bar none. Of course, I'm a bourbon guy, so I love their double oak bourbon. Their Pendergast Royal Gold is whoa. But their other spirits are fine too. I'm not a gin drinker per se, but their gin has done well. Their vodka, I did not pick up the gin to go, to be honest with you. I just don't drink enough gin. But the vodka is just a nice vodka. It's clean. It is without a doubt a top shelf vodka. So there you go. Anyway, we're at the end of my Bloody Mary mix. I'm at the end of my road, man. I'm right. Well, today at this moment, I'm the Bloody Mary whisperer. Gosh, that's good. Purveyor wisdom, and all around good guy. Cheers, y'all. Oh, that's good. Cheers, man. Merry Christmas.